Hi all, how are you? Sorry about my voice, I've actually got the flu and unfortunately I cannot take anything at the moment. But I'll soon explain that later on in my video. But I do apologise if I do get emotional at all, but I'm really trying hard not to. But today's just really about my story and where I've come from and where I am now, and basically, yeah, to share my story. So I'll take you back. A few years ago, back when I was 18, I was actually diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome. Back then, when I was 18, I had no idea what came with being or having polycystic ovarian syndrome, better known as PCOS. So I just went about it, didn't really do anything about it, didn't really follow up with doctors, didn't do anything. Once I was diagnosed, I was like, oh, sweet, that's all, that's it. So that's really my own fault in those areas. I didn't really think to do some research or even work out what it actually entails. So I went about it. I struggled with having regular menstrual cycles for many years, and I thought it was a bonus being young, going, wow, I don't have to deal with having menstrual cycles every, however long, because basically, you could have the freedom without having to worry about anything else. And many of you women out there will know exactly what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to touch base on everything like that I've struggled with. I had high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I really badly suffered from acne because of, I was eating really bad food, and, with PCOS and stuff like that, that's some of the things that you suffer with many other things. And many people with this type of syndrome suffer from many different types of symptoms that come with it. So not everyone gets the same symptoms. Some will get it more severe than others, and some may not even think have it, but it is like a hidden syndrome, because some people don't express about it. But I think it's good to talk about it and really emphasize what it is about, and that we should do something about it. But going forward, I had those things, and I loved life and partying and eating what I wanted to eat, and being healthy wasn't one thing that I was ever in my life thinking about. And through my younger years, I was a bigger girl, and things like that I didn't really think about. And I used to get teased really bad, and it really broke down my confidence and my self-esteem. But I never ever tried to let that get to me. But over the years, it really got to me, and to the point when I got older, and people would say stuff, and it really did hurt. Until about pretty much, say, 5.5 years ago, I got a phone call that my mum was diagnosed with cancer, and it was terminal. But that I looked at, sorry, and that it was basically caused from, part of cause from having diabetes, and she became insulin dependent. I watched my mum suffer through, the hardest times of her life, and seeing her struggles and her health deteriorate really got to me. And sorry, I really am sorry. So basically, I watched my mum's health and having cancer really took a toll on me. Whoops, sorry, got mascara going everywhere. Now I've made it worse. So basically, I watched my mum's health deteriorate really badly, until she did pass away. She was lucky enough to see myself and my husband Andrew get married. And one of those things, when she passed away, I still didn't think about it, because I was really suffering bad from depression and anxiety. So it was really hard. I lost friends and dealt with it, and but that's just something that came with it, unfortunately. And many people that have experienced that will know what that's like. So I've been now with TruVision now for almost over a year and a half now. And I cannot thank this company enough for what it has done for me. I've now basically, my PCOS has feels like, I don't know, like I never ever had it. My cycles became monthly. I lost weight. My cholesterol slowly was coming down because I was making better choices, and I was going out and participating in the 10K pledge. I mean, to me, fitness and being healthy wasn't one thing. So going out and doing walk, I mean, I didn't meet my 10,000 steps every day to begin with, and I'm still at times and at the moment struggling to do that. But if I can get in some walk, whether it means half an hour or 45 minutes, it's what I was doing. But I was being consistent in doing that, in making those better choices about what I needed to do. So, pretty much 13 months after, 13 months, to, I think it was August, my time's probably not right here, August last year, after being regular for about 9 months, I had the guys, Travis and, Travis and, Sean had come up, from over America to come and they're founders of the company, a couple of them, and, they basically came over here to talk about TruVision and, everything about it and how amazing this company is, because truly this product works, but as long as you're consistent and dedicated. So they came over and we went out, a couple of us girls the night before went out and had dinner and caught up and stuff like that, and all of a sudden I felt really sick, was really out of the blue, and that I was actually late for my periods that day. So that Sunday, a couple of days after, I said to my husband, I feel like I'm pregnant, and being told by my gynecologist that having PCOS and my severity was that I could actually never have a child naturally, which being told that really, really, really hurt me, and I struggled really bad with that, thinking that I'd never have a child that I always wanted. So I actually found out, which was quite exciting, that I actually fell pregnant naturally. And I was super excited about it, and we hadn't told many people because we were sort of a bit knowing that with PCOS that miscarriage actually is a very known symptom that comes with it, that is really high. So in end of November we went to go have our 12-week scan, or near our 12-week scan, to make sure everything was okay with the baby. We were super excited, but something in my head just kept saying that something wasn't right. And we actually found out that I had a miscarriage. And I lost the baby. And yeah, I've suffered for quite a time for it. But TruVision gave me that opportunity. It allowed me to lose weight. It allowed me to be more confident within myself. So I picked myself up, and my doctors and that told me that this was actually quite positive, even though in all of it, it was very much a sad time. But the doctors knew that from now on I could potentially fall pregnant naturally. So come, I think it was January, February, somewhere around there, I don't even know what it was, we were doing something, and I had a really, really rough time at the time, and my hormones felt like they were everywhere again. Something was not right, and I kept saying to my husband, something's not right, and again, I was late for my periods that month. So I went and checked, and yeah, I found out I was pregnant. Again, I was so hard to accept it, and it struggled with times like that to know that, I really didn't want to tell people earlier on. So we held back, and we told a couple of friends that we knew that we could trust. But during my time and having TruVision, it really, 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 really helped me so much. I mean, now my iron levels are normal, my blood pressure's normal. I've lost currently 27.2 kilos, which is approximately equivalent to 59 pounds. in 13 months. And like I said, I've done that in conjunction with walking, eating healthier, not drinking soft drink, drinking water, and drinking one of our amazing products, Heart Hydration. So the products that I basically used was TruFix and True Weight and Energy, which are amazing. I mean, the TruFix helps align our blood chemistry and our sugars and stuff. And with True Weight and Energy, it gives us not only the energy, but it suppresses our appetite and many other things. And in conjunction with that, I was taking our Heart and Hydration, which is a 0 calorie, no sodium. It's basically like a sports drink, but it replaces your electrolytes, and it's to maintain a healthy heart. And the benefits with this is that basically you can have it, you can give it to your children and stuff like that, without giving them the sugars that they require. It's actually a healthy drink. So I was taking that and doing everything like that and doing everything normal, and this is basically how I got where I am. And I announced just only what am I? I'm actually currently 17 weeks pregnant tomorrow, expecting our rainbow baby. Thank you to TruVision, and I'd like to also thank Travis Martin, Sean Gibson, Dave Brown, and Derek Bailey for making this company what it is possible today, and the amount of lives that it's changing through weight. Some people that were underweight are actually putting on weight. People that are suffering from many other health conditions. But like I say, these are these people's own actual experiences. We make no medical claims whatsoever, because this is what people have actually experienced themselves, and we can't say that this is going to help everybody, and it won't help everybody. But 90% of the people to 95% actually get great success, but you need to be consistent, dedicated, and the product's actually a tool. It's no magic pill. It's not something that you're just going to take and the weight's going to fall off overnight, because I'm going to tell you it's not. We've got a 7-day combo pack that you take, but it's not. Most people seem to think that, I've got this 7-day trial pack, I'm going to drop weight overnight, and in a week I'm going to lose 5 kilos. Sorry, but it's not going to happen. It's to see how your body reacts with the product. And then should it be okay, then that's when we suggest you to go on further with our other packs, going from retail to preferred to an associate for wholesale or for business purposes. So basically that's a bit of my story of where I've come from. And before going back on the actual financial and opportunity side of things, back when my mum was diagnosed with cancer, things were alright with money on the sense of that, but things actually got worse. The money was getting sucked out of them, and they struggled to pay bills, and my mum would often ring me and say, hey, I can't pay rent today. Are you able to help us? Not once did myself and my husband Andrew ever say, no, we're not. We made money. We made whatever we had to do. We had to get money to me for men, us getting a loan, and in most cases that's what we did. We got a loan and we got money and we helped them. There was not a time that I was ever going to let my mom not get or allow what she needed during her time with illness. So basically we supported them. It put us in a really, really, really bad place, and in a financial situation that most people would do any time of their life to allow their parents, their parent that was terminally ill to experience the best of life before they pass away. So that's what we did. So we struggled with money. My husband was made redundant for 8 weeks, and money was really, really, really hard on one income, because I was working full-time at the time. But through being with TruVision and sharing my story and my opportunity and my weight loss and everything else, to see people what success you can have if you dedicate your time and be persistent and consistent, then it will pay off. Like I said, now being in January this year of 2016, I was able to resign from my full-time position and take on TruVision full-time. So now I actually work TruVision full-time. How cool is that? So basically it allows me to have the time freedom and the opportunity to do things on my terms and my time, and gives me that freedom that I've always wanted, and to be home. And now that we have got a child on the way, and we're due on the 24th of December this year, is that I'll get to stay home with my child and see all those milestones that our baby will do, like, first crawl, walk. There's so many things that, you experience. So that's something I'm very lucky to have by having this opportunity and being part of TruVision. And it doesn't matter what network marketing company you're a part of, but it gives you that time freedom to be able to do those things. Go away and have a family holiday and do many things like that because you have that opportunity, and work wherever you want. Like, we went away for 7 weeks to the US just recently, and we were able to work and travel because we had that opportunity and the time freedom to do that. And hike some amazing places in the Zion National Park in Utah, and travel all over, going to New York, to so many other places. But that gave us the opportunity, and to pay off these debts. I mean, we're pretty much near, apart from having car loans, but we're pretty much debt free now, and had just had a 7-week holiday in the US. Like, who can do that in, seriously, 12 months? Let's be honest. By being dedicated, persistent, to being everything that you want this business to be, because you're being dedicated and you have the passion and the drive to let it be what it wants to be. But I'm just going to say one thing: you need to be consistent and persistent in this. So I'm just going to leave it at that, and leave my story here, and I'm trying to keep it as short as I can. But this story could go on forever. But many of you would have seen my before and after photos and stuff like that, and now watching my journey currently now with having our first child. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching this, and if you have any questions or anything like that you'd like to ask me, please don't hesitate. And I'm more than happy to share my journey with you and help you your journey. So that's bye for me now, and thank you, and TruVision is amazing. Thank you. Bye.